Hi guys, hi everybody, Tanya here. Welcome to Tanya's Tasteful Table, where we live tastefully for less. Today I'm doing my $10 Thanksgiving dinner. This is a challenge and I started doing it last year, and I will link that video in the cards up above here. Everyone enjoyed that video, but I did get some comments that people said they wanted to see turkey. Last year I was able to get a lot for $10. This year I was able to get a more traditional meal, and so I just want to encourage those. If there are people, this is a fun exercise. It's a challenge. It really is a challenge. There are people that really are on a low budget, and so I want to encourage you that if you do just have a small budget, you can be resourceful. It's going to take a little work, and to encourage you that you don't get down on yourself, that you can create a tasteful Thanksgiving dinner on a low budget and for $10 for 2 people. And then like what I purchased, like the more people you have in your family, you know, if you have 4 people, you can do this for $25. You can do this for $35, you know, if you kind of follow my plan. And for those people that are really struggling, if you are suffering from food insecurity, I do recommend and encourage you to reach out to your local church or your food bank and get some assistance there. And, you know, you can make it through this rough patch by, you know, being resourceful, and don't be afraid to ask for help. So today, I'm going to show you my haul, show you the items that I purchased. We're going to make a couple of dishes, and then I can just show you how you can pull it all together and have a tasteful Thanksgiving dinner for $10 for 2. Okay, so hang in there. Okay guys, so I went to Lidl and I was able to get some cut green beans for 42 cents. I got some whole potatoes, whole new potatoes. These were like 49 cents. A box of chicken stuffing. These were like 59 cents. And for dessert, I got like a can of apple filling. I'm going to make my own apple tart, apple galette. I'm going to use some pantry staples, just flour, you know, sugar, and make a pie crust, like a single layer pie crust, and make a little tart with this. And then, like I said on my last video, my last $10 Thanksgiving video, the criticism was I didn't have turkey. I had like chicken legs and ham. So in place of that, I got like a chicken breast tenderloin, which is beautiful. And that's the only protein, and that's fine. This would be a fine dinner just for 2. And I really don't need pork. And you know, we get enough chicken, and so like during this time they were saying that there's going to be a delay or a shortage of turkey. So when I saw this, I'm like, I better just grab what I can get right now. I start early. I start preparing for Thanksgiving very early, about, you know, late October, November, because when I was a caterer, I wanted to get my meals done. For me, for our household, we would host Thanksgiving. So I would start prepping my stuff first, and then I could concentrate on my clients, because from November to January, I was slammed. So that's why I'm starting. So I'm able to, you know, show you guys what's going on now. So you can start early and just have the stuff on hand in the freezer, ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to start the prep. I'm going to go over to the sink, start prepping this turkey, and let's see what's going on, and I'll show you, you know, how things are going to progress. Oh, and then let me show you at Lidl the price before tax was $9.84. We got a 20-cent sales tax, and the total for this Thanksgiving dinner was $10.04. see that. Let's see. Can you see it? Okay, $10.04. Now I had a young man that rang me up, and he kept looking at this, and he says, I think I can do that for Thanksgiving. He said, that's good. He said, you got all that for $10? I'm like, yeah. And I told him, I said, check out my my YouTube channel, and I'll show you how you can make it. He was like, bet. So you YouTubers, as you're out in your day-to-day life, that's how you get subscribers as well. You talk to people and tell them what you do. I went to the eye doctor the other day, and my doctor and her assistant and all these people, talk to them and tell them what you do, and then they'll subscribe to you too. Okay? All right, so let's start with this meal prep. Okay, guys, in that packet, you get 2 turkey breast tenderloins, and that's cool because we're cooking for 2, so each person can get one of these, and you can have leftovers with this. And so all I'm going to do, rub some olive oil. No, this is avocado oil. I'm out of olive oil, and just because it's so lean, I'm going to generously rub some olive oil on here, and then my favorite, all I need is Creole seasoning. I'm going to season, because this is how I would do my turkey. We inject Creole seasoning into our regular turkey and season that real good. I'm going to add a little extra paprika because I want it to brown. Okay, and then I'm going to do it on the other. This is the presentation side. And then I'm going to do that for the back side. Smells yummy already. This is a good recipe. Like I said, I'm getting younger viewers. If you're single, if you're just inviting over a date. I remember when I was in college, and one year I had a job. I worked as a nurse's aide, and so I stayed. I didn't go home for Christmas or Thanksgiving that year. I worked. And so after work, we had some other students that stayed on campus. Well, I lived off campus. And so, I had a little budget. And so, invited a few friends over on a very small budget, and they enjoyed themselves immensely. We were able to have a nice dinner. And a couple of people said, this was better than, when they would go home for Thanksgiving. So just because you have a low budget and you're single, or just 2 of you guys, doesn't mean that you can't have a very meaningful and tasteful holiday dinner. All right, so we're going to go on back over to the stove now. Okay, guys, I have my cast iron skillet turned up to high. Get it very hot and put your tenderloins in just like you would a chicken breast. And we're going to sear it, and then I'm going to sear this on both sides, and then I'm going to put it in the oven. Okay, guys, I just flipped the turkey tenderloins over. I browned them on the top. I'm going to keep them in this same pan and put them in a 350-degree oven for about 35-40 minutes. I'll check the temperature. If it gets up to 165, we're good. I have some Like I have a little piece of an onion here. I'm going to go on and place that in there. Put some aromatics, and I had a few garlic cloves in my pantry. So I'm trying to see what's in my pantry and how I can add to this. I'm going to put these garlic cloves in here. So, if you're having a date over, having guests over, this adds to the experience, the aromatics. Okay? Okay guys, so now that I'm waiting on the tenderloins, that's going to be 35-40 minutes. I'm going to go on and get my sides ready. I already made the stuffing. That made a lot. Let's see, let me show you the stuffing once you make it. Just go on and fluff it up with a fork. And then when it's time to serve, if you want to add, some more stock or juices from the turkey, some gravy. I'm going to make a pan gravy. So the stuffing's ready. And with those canned potatoes, what I do, I drain and rinse off the brine that it comes in. These potatoes are nice. You can get a lot. And I drain it and I rinse all that extra sodium off of it. And then this is an old school buttered parsley potatoes. And I'm going to keep them whole. They're beautiful. I didn't have to peel them. And I put some butter in this pan and sprinkled some parsley on them. And so I'm going to keep them whole. Like I said, since this is mushy, I don't want everything mushy on the plate. So sometimes I like when you got mashed potatoes and dressing, everything's too mushy. I like to bite into something. And then here's that can of green beans. And what I did, I had some chicken stock. When I baked the chicken a while back, if you have leftover stock, you freeze it. Never just be totally without something in your pantry. So I season these green beans with that. It's very garlicky and oniony and chickeny, and it is delicious. So that's going to go into my serving dishes. So that's ready to go. And then with that apple pie filling, I made an apple galette. And I already had butter and flour, just made a pie crust. Took 2 minutes to make your own pie crust. And a galette is a rustic dessert, and galette's a French term for like a disc shape or round shape pastry or dessert. So just used one pie crust, filled in, put the apples in there, and so this is going in the oven while the turkey's cooking. And guys, you are good. This is better than those big old turkeys to me. Okay, I'm making a quick gravy. I have some vegetable stock, like with, I had some celery, garlic, and onions. You know how when I cut up an onion, I always leave, some little pieces so I can make stock. So from my vegetable stock, and I took some flour and butter, and I made this gravy really fast. And just because you're having a small crowd doesn't mean you can't go the extra mile. Sometimes it's more fun to have a small crowd because you can really, go all out. And you whisk it smooth. And pour it in the gravy boat. Okay, fam, the turkey breast tenderloins are out of the oven. They're up to temperature 165. Smells amazing. This roasted garlic and onions are just, the house smells amazing. So this is a lot. This is beautiful. We can do this. So what I'm going to do, the pie is still baking. I'm going to let this rest. Let the turkey rest. Get the apple galette. When it's done, pull that out. And then we're going to set the buffet, give you some ideas on how you can create a simple and tasteful buffet with what you already have in your home. And pull this meal together. And this can be just as a festive and beautiful and tasteful Thanksgiving just for $10 as any high-priced Thanksgiving dinner, okay? Okay, guys, it's time to carve the turkey. How moist it is. It's very moist. Yeah, so the two of you guys can have, if you have two people, y'all can each have one. It's delicious. All right, this is the way to go, guys. If you have a small crowd, just 2 or 3 people, get your tenderloins. Like they're saying there's a turkey shortage. Allow the larger families to get the big turkey. I'm glad I got this. So people that have bigger families, they can get the whole turkey. Hey, I'm fine with this. Okay, guys, this is a simple and affordable way to set up your dinner, your $10. No one would know this was just $10. We have your turkey here. We have our green beans. These are garlic butter green beans. You see, let me show you everything. There's the green beans. There's our stuffing. We have gravy. Can you see that? I don't think you can see that gravy. We got 2 containers of parsley buttered potatoes. And make your own, if you have tea, make your own sweet tea. Got my sweet tea from the pantry. And I'm using my water goblets here. Put a beautiful or simple arrangement here. It has candles and pumpkins. Have a nice arrangement there. My plates from Dollar Tree. These are just as good as anything. My goblets from Dollar Tree. The pie is still cooking. I want to show you that, guys. So this is it. Let me try this turkey. That's y'all, turkey breast tenderloin for $6.44. I got this one at Lidl. I've seen like at Walmart they have them like $7, $8. This is lovely. This is my new tradition. See what sometimes thinking outside the box and trying something different can lead to. Let me check on that pie. Guys, this is amazing. This is better than most Thanksgivings I've had before. And the turkey tenderloins only took maybe 30 minutes. And here is my apple galette. It's beautiful. It's bubbling hot right out of the oven. Homemade pie crust. Beautiful. Okay guys, so that concludes my $10 Thanksgiving dinner challenge, and I want to thank you guys so much for cooking with me today. You guys hung in there with me, and if you like content like this, don't hesitate to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you'll be notified when I upload any new content. I want you to like, comment, you can share this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you to all of my subscribers, okay? Happy Thanksgiving, and bye, Mom. See you in my next video. Oh, then also you'll see my end screen. There'll be some other videos that you can see. You can see the playlist. You can see the upcoming, my latest videos. And you can also see a picture of me in the end where you can tap on it and subscribe. Bye, everybody. Blessings.